What's up, folks? Maximilian here, and welcome back to more Black Ops 2 with Maximilian. Got a pretty fun gameplay of Slums Domination. This is 6v6, not the usual ground war, and using a couple of pieces of tactical equipment and a couple of perks that actually can make this a lot of fun and very effective to boot. I think I'm playing with 2 or 3 friends in this one, and I don't usually play with teams, so there's a little bit of coordination. My friends definitely make this game a lot more fun. If anything, when I play Black Ops, I don't usually play with people. When I do get the chance to actually play with people, it's a much more enjoyable experience. I think Black Ops 2 is not like many other Call of Duties. I find other Call of Duties I can play alone. This one, man, it is tough. It can be really tough sometimes to get a win, and it can be really tough to even have an enjoyable evening. Although, we just lost B, so we gotta get this stuff back. Using Lightning Strike into Heliomachopter and dogs on this one. I'm sorry, not dogs, Orbital VSAT or OVSAT. And I'm starting off with the MP7 with a silencer. So what I wanted to start off with this video is discussing some basic tips for you guys that might be having trouble with Call of Duty. Here's a couple of quick tips and advice through the gameplay in the background. If anything comes up that I think should be noted, I'll let you know. Here's some use of that smoke to allow my approach into certain areas. That can be really good, dude. If you guys want to be beneficial to your team, there's a quick tip. And you were playing domination game types, use things like smoke. This will actually be, this is actually a good topic. A lot of people, when they go into certain game types, they have like their team deathmatch loadout. Their loadout that is designed to get points for their team. I think everybody should at least have a similar loadout, and then you adjust it a little bit to make that a domination loadout, because domination is the most played objective game mode in Black Ops 2. I think you need to have an objective class. In Black Ops 2, there are a few pieces of tactical equipment that can make this much easier. Smoke being one of them. Smoke is actually becoming my favorite piece of tactical, my favorite tactical grenade in this game, and I never really ever used smoke in Call of Duty ever until this game, but smoke and scavenger is an amazing combination, and it lets you just go anywhere you want sometimes. I find that to be really good for rushing and extremely good for capping flags, as you can see in this video, when I use it multiple times. The funny thing is that it's still broken. If you guys go into the menu where you actually check out the usage of your tacticals and stuff like that, there's one of the options that says smoke use, like how many times you've actually used the item, and then how many captures you've gained under the cover of smoke. Now, I think you're actually supposed to get bonus points for this, unless I'm completely wrong, and this is something that's totally different. But it doesn't say anything for me, and I definitely have captured a lot of stuff under the cover of smoke. So, I don't know. Hopefully that does get fixed. If the game wants to give me more points for capping things under smoke, absolutely, please do so, because working on the objective, like I said in this game, is definitely king. In Black Ops 2, and of course you guys know this, you get so much more for doing so, and it rewards you. You're rewarded with kills just for capping things. That's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant, and what it does is make gameplays more fun. I find watching myself and actually playing Black Ops 2 at times, minus, like, you know, the issues with the lag and stuff like that, when things do run well, Black Ops 2 can be the most fun Call of Duty because you're always running to B, especially in game types that actually include, like, capping flags and stuff like that. It's a blast, dude. Just run to B, throw a smoke, trophy system, let's go, cap that thing, kill a guy, get like 150, 200 points for doing that, got a orbital lightning VSAT, throw that thing down, boom! 500 kills, you know? That's Black Ops 2 to me, in a quick summary. And this game is so very short, or so very close to becoming one of my favorite Call of Duties, minus a few things that I've discussed before. Anyway, using smoke, if you guys definitely don't have a capture class of some kind, I guarantee you'll have a lot more fun using it. It's not one of those things where, like, I want to kill guys. If you are the one capturing B and you have 2 points captured in a game type like Domination, and you're the one that, or if you're the team that only has 1 point capped, you're getting spawn trapped most of the time. You're not going to be able to do things like kill guys and stuff like that. Oh my god, look at me be sneaky. Dude's running all up in here. I'll let them all get blown up by the lightning strike. You're not going to be able to kill guys if you don't cap things. It's almost a necessity, especially because this game has significantly smaller maps almost than any Call of Duty ever. That's why SMGs are so good. You need to run a Domination class, so just take one of your classes. You have a billion custom slots already. Just take one, put some trophy systems on it, put smoke on it, something along that nature, and run Flak Jacket. Just Flak Jacket, perk 1 Greed, make your second perk Hardline. I almost run that in every single class. I've stopped running Ghost because I don't think it's nearly as effective as people make it out to be, and you have to kind of change your playstyle to be really good with it by like constantly moving around, you know, making sure. And to be honest, like I've said many times before, people aim at the target that moves. They always aim at what moves first. It's just the way people work, and it's the way I work. Nonetheless, just change a few things with some of your classes. You'll find you have a lot more fun, especially, and a lot better performance as well, not just more fun. The next tip I can give you is if you guys are looking to start off this game, Submachine Guns are great. They're really good. I like the MSMC the most still. PDW is fantastic, but if you're looking for a good, stable sub to start off with, this one is great. The MP7 has 40 bullets in its initial clip, and beyond that, it is a absolute monster up close. I'll do some weapon breakdowns a little bit later. I actually haven't done any of these for those for this game yet. If you guys want to see weapon breakdowns, like me talking about some of my personal experience with these guns, let me know. My weapon breakdowns are kind of different from everybody else. I'll talk about the stats a little bit, but what I really use these things for is personal experience. I'm not going to go into a weapon and say this is good because it does damage at this range. I'm going to tell you it does damage at this range. What you do with that is this, and that's kind of how I take guns. I think within the first week of playing a game, it's hard to understand how good a gun actually is. I think you actually need to play the game for quite a long time, like especially a Call of Duty, to understand how guns really work and how they feel, which is why I think I've felt that I don't want to really do those weapon breakdowns just yet. Maybe fairly soon. It might be pretty good just to get a decent gameplay with each one of the weapons and then show you guys how it works out, what attachments are the best, stuff like that. Silencers definitely favor SMGs though. Another couple of quick tips and advice, since that is the overall topic of this video. When you guys are running around corners, for the most part, try not to be in a running animation. Dexterity is great and all, but you still have a little bit of time that you have to recover. The other things I can definitely give you some advice on: when you're moving around, the most important thing in Black Ops 2 isn't how quickly you can aim. It isn't how much kills you can get with certain guns. You know, that's important. That is a part of it. However, map knowledge and understanding where your enemy is moving is the most important thing in Call of Duty. Sure, anyone can point their gun in a certain direction. People die very fast in these games, as fast as you do. However, with that in mind, you need to understand where your enemy's at and how to take advantage of the situations where your enemy is not going to know where you're at. This includes things like choke points, understanding where on maps people tend to run to, and understanding where people would like to be, and how to put yourself at the advantage. And I explain this to a lot of people. In this game, it isn't like Halo where you have to get headshots consistently to put a guy down. A lot of the times, you see a guy, you flinch, and you're dead. Through 2 or 3 bullets take you down, so that's just the way it works. In this game, you don't want to be running into people headlong. Unless you're on a superior, connection that puts you about 1.5 seconds in front of everybody, you can go ahead and do that. And gameplays like that happen all the time, and you guys watch it. But on any given Sunday, you need to be behind your opponent. You need to kill people from the back. You got to be the backstabber, because those are the ones you're guaranteed to win, instead of putting yourself at a percentage chance of maybe winning. So hopefully this little bit of advice helps you guys out. If you want more tips, or if you have questions, please, if you have questions, put them in the comment section below, and I will attack them in the next episode. My name is Maximilian, signing out.